holidays. You are a genius.
Hey, Mr. Genius, did you remember the phone number?
Of course you did. Remember, you're a genius. 352-237-2888. Because at Mike Scott Plumbing, if water runs through it, we do it. Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
It is 22 minutes after 7 o'clock. Good morning. You're listening to AM Ocala Live on WOCA The Source, and we are broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall this Friday, March 30th, 2018. Happy Good Friday if you're a Christian.
Yep.
Happy Friday if you're an atheist.
Yep.
Happy Passover if you're Jewish.
Yes.
And the weekend's here. Go have a beer.
There you go. Love that.
Good morning, Robin. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Larry. How are you?
I'm okay. Let me be an amateur weatherman for a moment here. 64 degrees right now. There is rain in today's forecast. Let's see. About a 70% chance we'll see rain, most likely this evening, believe it or not. But by tomorrow, that's supposed to clear up. Highs around 77 on Saturday with lows tomorrow night at 54. Sunday, highs around 81 with lows around 59. Looks like a nice Easter weekend or a nice first weekend of Passover. Passover begins at sunset today, correct?
Yes.
I got that right. Okay. Good morning again, partner.
Good morning, Larry.
Let me see what we're doing over here.
Okay.
Thank you for that paper. Without this paper, I'm lost. This is my GPS of the morning show right here. You know what? I could, just do it. I could just ask you. You could be like the GPS lady.
Oh, there you go.
It's 8 o'clock, Robin. What are we supposed to be doing?
Oh, man.
When possible, make a U-turn. Galen was supposed to be there. 7:35 this morning, we will talk about things in the news. Open up the phone lines. Wish you happy holiday or happy Friday, whatever it is you want to do. That's our informal time between 7:35 and 8. We love spending it with you. We wish we could do it all morning long, but then how would that play out, huh?
Yeah.
That wouldn't be too good. Galen, at 8:05, I do have a fun topic for Galen today, very timely as well. It is 14 customs celebrated or what are practiced around the world for Easter.
Nice.
14 different customs that you might not necessarily be familiar with. So we'll talk about other people's customs for Easter. 8:35 News Bites. That's the formal delivery of the news. Well, as formal as we get. We don't offer commentary. We do not try to be entertaining. If you're a news junkie and you don't really care for the talking head opinions, which is us, in our case, just talking mouths because you can't really see us.
No.
Even on the video, you don't really see us.
No. We like putting it other interesting places.
Yeah, like out the window at the bird in the blue, beautiful sky. Look at that beautiful day out there. Anyway,
so gorgeous.
So News Bites at 8:35. I think you know about that. 9:05. Jim George. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on in the world of technology and TV and computers and internet and cable and Wi-Fi and broadband and. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. So Jim is going to help us understand some of these things that are confusing.
Yep.
Charles Lanktree is a nationally renowned egg expert.
Yep.
He's going to tell us what we can do for Easter with those oval-shaped things, those egg-shaped things.
Eggland's best.
What can you do with an Easter egg?
Well, you can do a lot of stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Eat it.
Oh, there you go. That's number one on the list.
You can peel it and eat it.
Number one.
Everybody has their own suggestion on how to boil an egg that's easy to peel. Mm-hmm. Do you have a thing you do to make it easy to peel?
Yeah, I do.
What is it?
I put the eggs in the water in the pot, bring it to a boil.
So you put it in the pot when it's cold water.
When it's cold.
Okay.
And then bring it to a boil for about 2 minutes. Then I turn it off for about a half hour. And then I take the eggs out and peel it right away, and it slips right off of there.
You know, an egg is a very affordable.
That's what I do. My mom does too.
An egg is a very affordable piece of food.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so that's why when I go to the Chinese restaurant, sometimes they'll have hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, I love those.
And you end up spending $7 or $8 for hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah.
How many eggs you can buy for $8?
Exactly.
Anyway.
But he's from Eggland's Best. He's going to say why not all eggs are created equal.
Oh, he's pushing his own brand?
Yes, he is.
This is the one with the... You know why I like Eggland's?
Why?
Because I don't see bird poop on them.
Yeah. That's right. It is the Cadillac of eggs.
But I do usually buy the bird poop ones because, you know what? 85 cents for a dozen? You can't get much better than that. I can take the time to wash off the bird poop.
Yeah.
Joanne Harple at 950. Joanne is an attorney and a master of philosophy.
Yeah.
Wow. Her brother committed suicide. Well, there's a sad part of this.
Yeah.
She's going to talk about grief and grieving triggers. Grief and grieving triggers. Stephen Wallace is an attorney and the founder and CEO of the Omanhi Cocoa Bean Company. Omanhin Cocoa Bean Company.
He's a distant cousin of Oman.
Oman, what a smell.
Yeah.
Oman. We had Oman on.
Yeah, we did. He was pretty amazing.
Oman Shmel. We really had a doctor named Oman Shmel.
Yeah.
And I said to him, and he did not laugh, is your middle name Wada?
Yeah.
Oman, what a Shmel. It still makes me laugh.
Yeah, I know.
He didn't laugh, though. And I don't know if he didn't laugh because he was in the airport and didn't quite understand me. He did have a very rich accent.
Yeah, he's like from the Russian area.
Yeah.
You know, got to be careful.
Either
with
that or
those
he's heard
things.
it like all of his life. Oh, man, what a Shmel.
Yeah.
Anyway, you notice he hasn't ever called back.
Yeah, exactly.
Linda K. Mancilis is coming on at 11:05. Linda is going to talk to us about presidents and mass incarceration. This is similar to a topic we had like a week ago, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, so we'll talk about people in jail, people in prison, people serving time. You know, I all my years of going to Sunday school and all that, it never occurred to me that Jesus was arrested on a Thursday, right?
Yes.
And then crucified the next day. I mean, how swift was justice back then?
It was.
I'm not saying that was justified. I'm just saying. I mean, they arrested him on a Thursday and they crucified him on a Friday.
Yeah.
That's accurate, huh? That's the way it went down?
That's what they say, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess God doesn't waste time.
No.
He's taking his time with my apple tree, making it grow.
Yeah, well, that's the good part, the positive, you know.
That's the good part.
Yeah, look at it. It's got some girth to it. It looks really good.
So yesterday you went to church for Maundy Thursday?
Yes, with my mother.
And
they had the Christus chorus there from St. Paul, Minnesota.
Name of the church? Name your church, I mean.
St. John Lutheran Church, and it was very moving, very emotional.
All right, we'll take a little break. We'll be right back. You're listening to The Source, WOCA Ocala. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu.
America is a nation like you of builders.
The president trying to drum up support for his infrastructure overhaul at a campaign-style rally in Ohio.
The president's infrastructure plan would earmark $200 billion in federal money to lure $1.5 trillion in investments from state and local governments as well as private companies. Democrats say the president's plan would increase the burden on cities and states, and some conservative Republicans say the plan would increase the federal budget deficit.
Fox's John Decker, the White House defending the expulsion of Russian diplomats after the poisoning of 2 people in Britain. A U.S. official telling Fox all 60 kicked out were undeclared spies pretending to be diplomats. And our military says 2 coalition members have been killed in Syria by an IED, 5 others hurt. Fox News, we report, you decide.
I'm Grant Langston, the new CEO of eHarmony. If you're online dating and looking for love, you're probably tired of the lazy text messages, dead-end conversations, and matches that never turn into dates. If that's you, it's time to try eHarmony. Dating apps of one kind or another have been around a long time, but at the end of the day, they're just virtual bars where no one ever buys you a drink. eHarmony's different. We're built to help you have a better relationship, and we do that with 17 years of research and experience. eHarmony's gotten really good at bringing compatible people together. People that want the same things you do and are ready for a real relationship. Hey, it can be fun to play around with online dating apps, but when you're ready to fall in love with someone and have a meaningful relationship, there's one app that's built to bring you real love, eHarmony. Go to eHarmony.com today and get a month free when you buy a 3-month plan. Use code DATE. eHarmony.com, use code DATE.
Here is your 1-minute news brief from the source, WOCA. A tractor-trailer crashed on I-75 near mile marker 369 last night, causing all southbound lanes to be shut down. No injuries were reported. Another sinkhole has opened up in the Villages. This is the 7th sinkhole since February. Lake County commissioners voted to have the county manager do a national search for someone to reshape their transit system after reports that buses often ride nearly empty. Florida's Attorney General Pam Bondi is joining the call of other states in demanding answers on user privacy from Facebook. The city of Ocala is asking residents to help them win a $20,000 grant from the Walt Disney Company that would be used for a local park. Everyone who nominates a city will be entered into a drawing for a GoPro prize pack. And a 48-foot section of an old sailing ship has washed ashore near St. Augustine. Researchers say it could date back as far as the 1700s. And that is your news brief from the source.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. On this Friday, some sunshine followed by increasing clouds. High 80 on the coast, 88 well inland. Mostly cloudy Friday night with a shower mainly inland. Lows in the mid to upper 50s inland, mid to upper 60s along the coast. Saturday will be cloudy and cooler with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm. The high 74 to 78. Sunday partly sunny, but still a shower and thunderstorm likely. Highs in the upper 70s to low 80s. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
The Marion Civic Chorale announces their 2018 concert series. This exciting program highlights a special performance with chamber orchestra and video projection. The next concert will be on April 22nd at Countryside Presbyterian Church in Ocala at 7768 Southwest State Road 200. Concerts are free and begin at 3 p.m. Donations are appreciated. Contact president at marionchorale.org or visit marionchorale.org for more information. New members are welcome.
Can you think of a better place to buy trees than at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens? We cannot, especially since you buy one and get one at half price. Examples, a larger tree of your choice, 5 to 7 feet tall, just $59, and get a second one just like it for half price. How about a citrus tree? Bob has orange, tangelo, tangerine, lemon, lime, kumquat, pomelo, grapefruit, and more, with prices starting as low as $59.99. Inside the greenhouse, hundreds of outstanding buys with decor galore. Most everything is 10% off, and a lot of stuff is 20% off. Just in Encore Ever-Blooming Southern Living Azaleas at a super low price. They bloom all year round. Don't wait. Check the ad and hurry to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street, Ocala. Daily till 4:30, Saturdays till 3. Locally grown, family-owned, same blooming place since 1952.
Thank you, Bob. 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. Nice looking Friday morning. And if you are a Christian, happy Good Friday. As the tradition in my family, there really was no tradition for Good Friday. It was just something we knew about. Mm-hmm. Do you have a tradition in your family for this day? I know you have Easter traditions.
Oh, yeah. Easter traditions, because when we lived up in Milwaukee, everything shut down at noon on Good Friday between noon and 3. Yep.
Is that right? Wow.
So we dyed Easter eggs during that time.
Oh, we got to dye Easter eggs.
Yeah.
We got to do that.
Yeah.
Is all those Easter egg packages made here in Ocala? Is that true?
Yes. Pause.
And they're made right here.
Signature brands. Yeah.
I never, I heard that. I didn't want to say I'd never heard that.
Mm-hmm. I got a box left over from last year, and we got 2 dozen eggs. So.
Well, let's get busy.
There you go.
What are we going to do? Hide them? Or eat them? Just hide them or eat them?
Eat them. Eat them.
All right, the phone lines are open. The invitation is out there if you want to call in. It's okay if you don't talk about what we're talking about. We are hoping that you'll kind of join us for this and be part of this. It's what it's all about. I will read news stories. You can comment on them. That was the original intent. However, we've kind of let our hair down, as they say.
Yes.
We've become less formal during these 25 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I like it this way. Once in a while we have a guest in the studio. Dr. Mayer comes in, for example, and we have to
Kevin Christian.
have to kind of button our shirt up a little bit. But
but we do play SpongeBob SquarePants.
We do have fun with them. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way,
George
speaking of the schools, tomorrow you and I are judging the Student Media Festival entries.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep.
And then the actual award ceremony is, 3 weeks from today?
The 13th of April.
3 weeks from today? Is that right?
2 weeks.
2 weeks from today?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Friday the 13th.
All right, let's see. Last night, the good news is nobody was injured. The bad news is a tractor trailer is destroyed. A tractor trailer crashed on the interstate near mile marker 369 last night. So if you were heading southbound on the interstate and you were behind it, you probably had to wait a long time. This was 1 mile north of County Road 318.
Oh, okay.
So where is that, Robin? Is that the McIntosh area?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It's the Cafe Risque.
Well, at least you had something to do while you're waiting.
Exactly.
Honey, I'm going to be late coming home. Why? That is a truck up ahead. It burned up and it's causing a traffic jam. Well, where are you? I don't really know the name of this place. It's just a little cafeteria. Do I hear music in there? Yeah, they got something going on here. It's people dancing. It's nice.
Yeah, they're having a fish fry.
It's nice. Yeah, I'll be home later on. Wait for that truck to be pulled out of there. In the Villages, a 7th sinkhole has opened up. 6 sinkholes opened up in February. Now one more has opened up, and the people who live in that area are starting to wonder if they're next.
Yeah, that's scary and dangerous.
In Lake County, commissioners have voted to hire somebody. I love this. This is the point. Okay.
Okay. I can't wait.
Let me tell you the whole story. Okay.
Yeah.
So they say the buses, the public transportation in Lake County are not being used very much. Mm-hmm. The busiest bus, they said in the news article. I'm just making my opinion based on the news article.
Yes.
The busiest bus has about 23 people per hour. That's the busiest one.
Okay.
That's the busiest one.
Okay.
Some of them are actually riding around bus stop to bus stop with nobody in it but the driver.
Oh, okay.
That's not good. Okay.
No.
Okay, so, they have to do something. I've said this all along. We've all said this all along. Look, if the community supports public transportation, then, yeah, man, it's a great thing. Mm-hmm. If nobody's using it, why waste tax dollars
That's right.
on the thing? Okay. But instead of just making a decision,
of course,
they're going to hire a consultant.
Gee.
This is the part of the story that gets to me. Mm-hmm. Commissioners voted to have the county manager do a national search for someone to come in and potentially reshape the transit system and show officials where to make cuts. You are kidding me.
Oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Marion County Commission, don't ever do this. You have done this. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
But they
have done this.
How is it possible that you cannot make this decision on your own?
Exactly.
How is it possible? You know how much a consultant normally charges? Just unbelievably large.
Yeah,
amounts.
exactly. They see what's going on. They've got the data. So, okay, make a decision. Earn your $80,000 that you get every year. Per person.
I don't know what's happening with Facebook, switching topics here, but...
I'll put my hat in the ring for a consultant. You should, too. You've already got it figured out, so... I
have it figured out,
You have
yes.
it figured out, so they might as well pay you a couple $100,000, and...
There you go.
That'll be good.
That's it.
That's right.
Joe, I'm going to put my application in down in Lake County, but I'll only be gone a week, because it won't take long.
Yeah, that's right.
It won't take long.
That's right.
So the Attorney General for the state of Florida is one of 38 attorneys general, that are looking for answers from Facebook to find out what exactly did you guys do. I mean, did you sell our information? Did you knowingly sell it? Did you knowingly let it be accessible? What the heck happened there? They're all asking for answers, and some people are starting to turn off their Facebook account. Kim Commando, the radio host, sent out a letter yesterday. I'm paraphrasing here because I don't have it in front of me, but she sent out a letter yesterday giving people instructions on how to turn off your Facebook account.
Oh, my.
So you'll turn it off, but everything you've ever posted on there will be gone. Everything.
Gosh.
So that's kind of interesting, right?
It's very interesting.
I mean, all those photos that you were hoping your children would see one day, and you have to go print them up, I guess, put them in a box like my mother did.
Yeah.
I got so many pictures in a box.
Or put them in the cloud. Just,
but how do your kids find them?
diligence.
See, well, that's the cool thing about when years and years and years go by, and you find old photos, and you say, "Oh my gosh, this looks like this is my dad." Yes. Oh my gosh, he's 3 years old. I found a picture of my dad, literally, when he was 3 years old. And it's like, wow, I didn't know this. Now, if they had the internet back then, it would have been on the cloud somewhere. I would have known where to look.
Exactly.
Or I would have needed some passcode.
Exactly. So they don't realize what an impact this is making, so they'll fix it.
My father used to do a phone number. So it was like 629-281-BANANA.
What was that for?
It was like, I don't know, 281-BANANA. I just remember that 281-BANANA part. 489-281-BANANA.
We should call it. That sounds like a Danellen exchange.
Well, I'm making up the exchange.
Oh, okay.
It was the 281-BANANA part that I remember. So that would be his password if it happened in his time.
Oh, okay.
What's your password? 281-BANANA.
That's a pretty cool password. That's very clever. Tongue-tied.
Oh, and the next story has part of it I don't understand also. A 48-foot section of an old sailing ship washed ashore near St. Augustine, somewhere in northeast Florida.
Oh, my.
Okay.
Interesting.
Researchers say it probably dates back to the 1700s. This is the part of the story I don't understand. The Florida Times-Union reports the well-preserved section of a wooden ship's hull washed ashore overnight Tuesday, and researchers are rushing to study it before it is reclaimed by the sea. What? You mean you can't hold on to it?
It can't drag it up a few more feet.
What? You mean you can't say, whoa, look at this. An old ship. Come on, let's take pictures of it before it goes back in the ocean.
Yeah, get the scrapings for the DNA or whatever it is they call it.
No, they found Roman numerals on it.
Oh.
Whatever that means. Maybe it was in the Super Bowl.
There you go. It could have been.
All right.
They should be able to.
Here's a chance to win a GoPro. You know what the GoPro is? It's those cameras people attach to their heads.
Yeah, I think those are pretty cool.
You want to win one?
Okay.
All right. Here's what you got to do. You got to nominate your favorite city for a $20,000 grant for a park, a local park. That money will come from the Walt Disney Company. And the city of Ocala wants you to, of course, nominate Ocala.
Exactly.
Well, why not?
Sure. We've got that on Facebook.
Oh, you've got this one on there already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I got it on there.
So a $20,000 grant could come to the city of Ocala, I guess, if we get the most votes. You have to vote between April 1st and April 30th. Mm-hmm. And Robin already has it on Facebook.
Yeah, it's on there. Just click on the link.
So let me tell you the website. It's nrpa.org, which stands for, what does it stand for? Do you know? National Recreation...
Parks and Recreation Service?
National Recreation and Parks Association, NRPA. So nrpa.org/Disney, meet me at the park.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
However, you can't do it until the 1st, which is Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay. What else is in the news today? Today is a big day for two of the world's major religions. Millions of Jews will gather tonight for Passover, the 8-day holiday. Everything's an 8-day holiday with them.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Celebrating the Israelites' deliverance from slavery in Egypt.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Somebody's talking to you.
Meanwhile, Christians will be celebrating Good Friday, commemorating the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. These two holidays are related. Jesus died during Passover. Oh, we knew that. But they don't always coincide. Oh, I see. Between gourmet Seder feasts and Good Friday fish fries, we should go for fish today. There will also be plenty of festive options for foodies this weekend.
Yeah, a lot of food.
Do you know what I don't understand about the whole Jews were the slaves thing? What happened in the world, you know? I thought, like, all of the first people came from, like, Abraham, right?
Yeah.
Right? Or Noah or something. Wasn't everybody Jewish in the beginning?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And so what happened? They became a minority? And so they became slaves?
Yeah, because the other guys wanted to...
What did they do? Break away from the Jewish religion and become their own? What was their religion? Like the Greek mythology? You know, Zeus and all that? Is that
because when Moses went up to the mountains and he came back down, they were, worshiping the golden calf and all that stuff. All the idols were being worshipped and things. So, they thought that they had something better than God. So they went and made their own idols.
So they broke away from the Jewish
yeah, a lot
laws.
of people, yeah.
It's 2045, and in dystopian Columbus, Ohio, everyone is obsessed with Oasis. The year 2045, Columbus, Ohio, Oasis. Oasis is a virtual reality system that allows you to live your best life.
Oh my gosh.
That is the setting for a new movie called Ready Player One, which you can watch today.
Okay.
It's chock full of retro pop culture goodness, fun discoveries known as Easter eggs, including the DeLorean from Back to the Future and Freddy Krueger. Steven Spielberg says, I wanted to be greedy about putting in as many Easter eggs and cultural iconic references as possible.
So it's a video then? A game.
It's a movie.
Oh, a movie. How do you find Easter eggs in a movie?
Oh, really? You didn't know about this?
I know how to find Easter eggs in video games. Well, you search for things.
You watch the movie.
Yeah. Okay, I'll rent it. Real Player One.
You have to rent it? I thought you could see it in the movie theater.
I don't know. Is it in? Then how do you find the Easter eggs in a theater?
If you just watch the movie.
They pop out at you? Because I know what Easter eggs are in a video
right,
game.
It's hidden things.
A new thing.
It's hidden things.
Oh, I see.
So, like if you see the DeLorean in the movie, you'll say, oh, there's a DeLorean.
So do we get to keep score and win a prize?
Yes. Well, I don't know about the prize. That's up to you and your partner. You say, well, what do I win if I get 10 of them?
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Well, I get a hard-boiled egg.
Your mind's moving.
In the movie, Ready Player One, the founder of Oasis, who is compared to Steve Jobs, dies, but leaves behind his own Easter egg. Whoever finds it inherits control of Oasis. Well, there you go. That's the movie.
Okay. Well, good. Let's go see it.
I never heard of it before.
I had not either, but this is is intriguing. Real Player One, the movie.
Ready Player One.
Ready Player One. Okay, let me change my word here.
Right, Ready Player One.
READY.
Let's see if I can find the trailer on here.
Okay.
Ready Player One, official trailer. Let's see if I have it right here. Let's see.
Oh, Emblem Entertainment.
That's our morning song. Wait, here.
Peter Parker or Bruce Banner. But he died when I was a kid. My mom, too.
Right there's a reference. Peter Parker.
Yeah, and Bruce Banner. The Hulk and Spider-Man.
Here in my tiny corner of nowhere. There's nowhere left to go. Nowhere.
He doesn't have a mom.
Oh, he's putting on a virtual reality mask. Goggle. Look at New York City.
Virtual universe.
There's a DeLorean.
Yeah, he found an Easter egg, Robin.
Things they can do. But they stay because of all the things they can be.
Can you feel this?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. It's the only place that feels like I mean anything. The Oasis was the brainchild of James Halliday.
Hello. If you're watching this, I'm dead. I created a hidden object, an Easter egg. The first person to find the egg will inherit $500 billion and total control of the oasis itself.
That means there's going to be fights.
Yeah.
Who is this Parzival, and how the hell is he winning?
Oh, that song, I know that one.
There's an Easter egg, yeah. Easter egg song.
Actual life and death stuff.
The oasis, the world's most important economic resource. And it's nothing less than a war for control of the future.
Wow. I never even heard of this movie. You?
No.
Welcome to the rebellion, Wade.
Oh, King Kong. That was an Easter egg, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was.
King Kong jumping off the Empire State Building.
Well, I would like to go see this.
Is this like a modern day Tron, do you think?
I think so.
This sort of reminds me of Tron, but better done.
Yeah.
Just myself. Are you willing to fight? Help us save the oasis.
I bet Van Halen is happy. They're using their song in there.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Jump.
You want an Easter movie? There's one right there.
There you go. I think I'll put that on my list. That looks pretty exciting.
All right. What else do we have here? Oh, the phone is ringing. Let me get the phone. Hold on. I'm going to answer the phone. Remember when the phone would ring? You would say, somebody get the phone.
Yeah.
Somebody get the phone. Hello.
Good Friday, everybody.
Hiya, Hugh. How you doing?
Oh, I'm still alive after last night. I want to warn everybody that if you know, this time of year we have a lot of hard-boiled eggs and stuff. If you want to warm them up a little bit, don't put them in the microwave with the shell on, because you're going to have a cherry bomb go off in there.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Did you do that? Did you make it explode?
About 50 years ago, when I was working at the printing company, I was on the night shift, and of course the cafeteria was close, so they had like a sandwich machine, and they had a couple of hard-boiled eggs. And I thought, oh, this is wonderful. Now, hardly anybody had microwaves back. This is probably back in the early 60s. And but they had one that worked to warm up your sandwich or whatever you took out of the machine. So I took these two hard-boiled eggs in the shell, put them in the microwave, and hit the button, you know. And about maybe 30 seconds later, boom! I mean, an explosion. And oh my God, what happened? And as I was opening up the door, the second egg went off. I had the door open about 2 inches, and I had an egg salad stripe going down my belly. From the explosion.
Oh my gosh! Wow, that must have been some experience.
But, yeah, so you got to learn my lesson way back then. But Linda's up in Wisconsin for the Easter weekend, and I'm home alone with the dogs here, so I'm like a dumbbell, you know. And so I put the hard-boiled egg yesterday morning to take the chill off it, and wham! Boy, did it run a mess. It took me an hour to clean the microwave up.
Oh my God! Why'd you do it if you knew it was going to do it?
Oh my gosh!
Well, I was being a dumbbell like I usually
forgot.
So,
you forgot.
So
okay.
that's at my age, you know, you forget things, you know. I mean, you could put the egg, if you crack the shell off, you could put it in there and warm it up that way. But when it's encased in that shell, it's expanding, and it gets to a certain point, and it goes up like a cherry bomb.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm going to try that. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you for telling me that cool trick. It's an Easter egg hack.
Stand by, because it's quite an explosion.
Thank you, Hugh. I'm glad you're okay. No shells in your hair, I'm hoping.
Yeah.
You know, I think the Jewish people have us beat when it comes to the Easter music. We have them beat. The Christmas music is way better than Hanukkah music, right?
Yeah, well, no, I like the Maccabees.
No. You think of Passover music.
Passover music, yeah.
Yeah, the Maccabees are really good.
Yeah.
But I think they have us beat with this season. We don't have any really good Easter songs, do we?
No, we don't.
But they've got some really good Passover songs.
Yeah, they do.
But what about the food? Like, for example, we're eating hard-boiled eggs, and they're eating, what is that, unleavened bread?
Yeah.
They eat unleavened bread for everything, don't they?
Yeah, well, mostly, yeah. Yeah, for their holidays. It has to be pure.
Yeah.
It has to be pure.
What is your traditional Easter food? I don't mean hard-boiled eggs. Is it ham?
Oh, it's ham, yeah.
Well, you're not going to find that at Passover table.
Oh, no. Nope.
So I wonder what they have. They probably have some good stuff, though.
Yeah, they do. All
right.
Rabbi Hecht always gives us the inside scoop.
I know. Are you feeling lucky? The next Mega Millions drawing is today, this evening, and it could be your chance to win big. The jackpot has been rolling over since it was last won January 5th, and it now stands at $502 million.
I guess I'll buy a ticket tonight. I bought one for Tuesday. I bought 2 of them, and it didn't work. Nothing.
Will you be here Monday if you win?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah. The Passover meal is usually lamb shank.
Shank.
Shank of lamb, leg of lamb.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah, my mom used to make that too. Yeah. She would make lamb.
You just have to picture the animal. I don't. For some reason, I don't picture a cow, but I picture a lamb.
I guess some Jewish people eat roast beef on Passover, but it's definitely not pork.
That would be me. Yeah. No, I would have an Oscar Mayer wiener or something.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jim.
Have a good day.
Thank you. I do think. I don't know. The hard-boiled egg is good. It's just you can't have too many of them. Mm-hmm. Right? You just can't.
No.
You start to feel ill. And chocolate, you can't really have too much chocolate.
No, not at all. My chocolate is still staying in the bowl, so I've been putting it in there every day. And then at first I was being a glutton about it. Now it's kind of like tapering off.
A 9.4-ton Chinese space station is hurtling towards Earth and will crash into the atmosphere sometime between tomorrow and Sunday.
Okay, now we've got a date.
Now we have a
time.
more, now they're giving us more of a time period. Most of the school bus-sized station will burn up during re-entry. Mm-hmm. But some pieces will make it to Earth, perhaps the size of a bolt. The size of a bolt.
Yeah.
Where is anybody's guess? The European Space Agency estimates debris could conceivably crash over a huge swath of the Earth that includes China, Africa, Australia, South America, and a good portion of the United States.
Isn't that like the whole world?
That's pretty much the whole world. The odds of you getting hit by a bolt.
Okay.
I added the word bolt. Well, that's what it said, the size of a bolt.
Yeah, right.
The odds of you getting hit by a bolt is 1 million times smaller than the odds of winning the Powerball jackpot.
Oh, okay.
But there's still a chance. That one person who gets hit? Mm-hmm. How many people on Earth? 7 billion?
Yeah, right.
So, hello, there's a chance somebody could get hit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, there is a chance.
Let's see. Jury deliberations in the trial of the Pulse nightclub gunman's widow will stretch into a third day today as jurors consider the fate of Noor Salman, who is 31 years old, whose husband killed 49 people in the attack in Orlando. Do you know they were saying he was thinking about attacking Disney World?
Yeah, you brought that to my attention yesterday.
That's bad news. I like Glenn Beck's point. Glenn Beck's point was he didn't choose Disney World after all because he saw armed guards.
Yeah, thank God.
So put armed guards at all of your nightclubs and thwart anything like this.
Yeah, make sure they're out in the open where you can see the guns.
Stormy Daniels videos are getting a lot of views on Pornhub.com.
There you go.
That's kind of funny.
She doesn't need any more money. She's making it.
All right, we'll be right back. This is The Source, WOCA Ocala.
News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. A cop killer is killed after an encounter with police in Tennessee just north of Nashville. James DeCourcy.
The suspect in a fatal shooting of an off-duty Hopkinsville, Kentucky police officer on Thursday night. Authorities issued a BOLO, a be on the lookout.
Josh Devine, spokesman with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. U.S. Attorney John Huber named to investigate the FBI for possible misconduct.
Democratic Congressman Jerry Nadler said this: "It is a shame that the Inspector General has to devote resources to investigate a conspiracy theory as fact-free, openly political, and thoroughly debunked as the president's so-called FISA abuse." Former President Obama appointed Huber to his position in 2015.
Fox's Caroline Shively, and no school at Kentucky's largest public school districts, with teachers out angry over a pension overhaul. Fox News, we report, you decide.
I'm Grant Langston, the new CEO of eHarmony. If you're online dating and looking for love, you're probably tired of the lazy text messages, dead-end conversations, and matches that never turn into dates. If that's you, it's time to try eHarmony. Dating apps of one kind or another have been around a long time, but at the end of the day, they're just virtual bars where no